It's your favorite cutie, Mel, back again on my Soapbox channel to give you guys yet another video. And today I want to talk to you guys about a challenge that I think I'm going to start. So today, not only do I post videos on YouTube, I feel like everybody who posts videos on YouTube is like loves YouTube as well. So like I'm also like a consumer of videos, and what I mostly like to watch is just like, motivational things. I like inspirational things. I'm very into obviously like the whole manifesting corner of YouTube, and like just hearing other people's perspectives about how they get what they want out of life. And I just find that very interesting, and I love just hearing the different perspectives and taking things that I like and incorporating it into my manifestation routines and just my consciousness and my awareness of like how I can get what I want, how I can get even more what I want out of life, how to do it graciously, be patient, and all of those things. So I was watching a video by this guy. His channel is called Pluto's Gate. He showed up on my YouTube feed suggestion, so I checked out one of his videos, and I watched one of his videos about like how he was saying he was just talking about how a lot of people, like, we want to improve ourselves because of like deep down basically feeling not worthy, or like feeling like we need to be something other than like who we just naturally are in order to deserve certain things and be worthy of certain things. And it made me really think about like what would happen if I decided that I just started, what would happen if I just decide that I'm perfect right now? Like, what if I just decide that like I'm perfectly worthy right now of every single thing that I want, whether I do something or whether I don't? It just made me question my motives, myself, about why I do certain things. And I feel like to a certain degree, I do a lot of things just because I feel wealthy when I get to like experiment with certain things in life and just not holding myself back. I think I just like the act of wanting something and getting it. I love that. But then also it just made me take a deeper look, but just to make sure that I'm doing things from the right place. So I think I'm going to do this challenge, and if you guys want to do this with me, we can do this through the weekend all the way up until like, I don't know, next week on Sunday or something like that. And what I'm going to do is start to just do the affirmation of I am perfect just the way I am. I am worthy just the way I am. Those are going to be my two main affirmations that I'm going to implement in my daily, hourly, whatever, like whenever I feel like it, just affirming those things. I'm really going to affirm those things super hard and see how that shifts my reality in a week. I'm not going to do like a super long 30-day challenge or anything like that. You guys know I like to challenge myself to certain things and just try out different theories and stuff like that. But I'm going to start affirming that and see how that shows up in my world. And then I'm going to come back to this channel and tell you guys. I'm going to try to be conscious because I feel like I manifest a lot of things, and I just, you know how when you manifest, it's just like you want something and then it comes to you, but everything always plays out in a natural way. So it doesn't always, like, sometimes I will recognize like, hey, I'm really good at recognizing when other people manifest something. If someone tells me something that they want and then it happens, like usually I always remember like, you manifested that, like you just said that. Like my friend Jess, she was talking about getting all the girls together to go on a boat trip the other day, and then an opportunity for her to go on a boat trip had happened, and I was just like, see, you manifested that. You were just talking about that, now look at you doing it. I feel like we don't recognize how much we actually create on a daily basis. I feel like sometimes we're just so used to living like that, we don't always get to like really fully appreciate the fact that, hey, I asked for this and then I got it. Or, I wanted this thing for so long and oh my gosh, it just showed up in my world. Or, I was just thinking about this and now here it is right now in my reality. I love when that happens. Like I remember a small manifestation story like a couple weeks ago. I was in the fashion district with my friends, and we were getting some food or whatever, and we were getting tacos, and I didn't want to eat. I mean, I don't really like soda, so I try not to drink any soda. Not that it doesn't taste good, but it's just like I've gotten so accustomed to either just drinking so much water or just like watered down juice, because even juice that I drink, like I just prefer a watered down taste for some reason. It just tastes better to me. But I used to drink a lot of soda and stuff when I was younger. I used to love it, but now I just, I prefer things that aren't overly sweet. Anyway, so we were eating tacos or whatever, and I literally was thinking in my mind like, oh my gosh, it would be so good if I could have don't know what they call them, but you know how there are those stands where people do like the juices in the jars and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, I would love to have that. Tell me why as we were walking back to the location, and not even tell me why, obviously manifestation. But as I was thinking about that, literally we crossed the street and boom, there was a stand selling exactly what it was that I wanted. The same exact juice that I wanted was literally right across the street, and I didn't see it at first. But you see how that works? Like, oh my gosh. And then I was listening to something earlier today. I just like the reminders. Like, these are things that I know, but it's just like, you know, what we seek is really seeking us, and what we want actually really wants us as well. So it's just like that. I feel like that also was an example of that. Like, okay, so obviously they wanted customers and I wanted juice. Bam. Like, literally they manifested me and I manifested them. It was perfect alignment. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy. Like, bam, I had the juice, they got the customer, they got the money, all of that stuff. So just keeping in mind that, you know, things are happening, and every day I just try to, like, I don't know, just be more okay with where I am. I actually feel really good with where I am right now. In this very moment, in this very blip, whatever you want to call it, in time, I feel really happy. I feel very satisfied in my skin. There's a couple things that I want to do, by the way. If you guys watch my IPO video, I actually decided to just go ahead and get laser hair removal and then use that in between, just because I'm impatient. And I'm not gonna affirm that I'm not impatient, but it's just like I know what I want, and I'd rather just go in and get the job, for the most part, like really handled in a short amount of time, as opposed to using a watered down version of something that's just going to take way longer. I feel like I'm going to use that as like maintenance in between, if you know what I mean. But I'm very excited about that. I literally just decided today, like, I'm getting this. And I found a great place in Santa Monica that offers the package for like so much cheaper than Laserway. Or actually, I don't know if it's all that much cheaper. I think it's about the same if you get the packages, because you know you can get them, like, you could either do it like $150 per session at this particular place, or you can do like get packages and you could get like 4 sessions for $450 or something like that. And I'm just like, you know what, I'm doing it. It's a hot girl summer and I'm just tired. Like, I do not want to freaking shave anymore. I do not want to like have to shave. I don't want to have to deal with any of that. I don't even really want to have to deal with doing the IPL. Like, I just want to be easy breezy down there. I want to be able to throw on a bikini real quick, not have a care in the world, not think about it, bada boom, bada bang. So I'm manifesting that into my nearest reality. I'm gonna have to wait for my hair to grow back, but when it does, I'm going in and I'm like, I'm dedicated. I'm fully dedicated. But anyways, I write this video, I'm creating this video just to give you guys a reminder that you are completely worthy of every single thing that you want. Some things that I feel like I've been thinking about is, like I told you guys the other day, like I'm trying to apply these certain principles to the things that I really care about, and like my music, and I started doing that stuff again. I started reinvesting, you know, into my studio equipment. If you guys want to follow me on my music channel, please do. I do vlogging content kind of like I do here, but it's just more geared toward music. And then I also will like post little covers and stuff that I do for practice, and then post them up so you guys can hear them and things like that in between releases. So very cool. I'm trying to get active again, back on that channel and get it going. And I'm just like trying to be patient with myself. Like, I'm trying to apply all the same principles that I like would apply to self-love to my career success, because like I don't want to reaffirm, but I know that like in the past I've had some limiting beliefs about like what's possible for me and stuff like that. So it's just like I want to get rid of that, and I want to like be able to, you know, firmly stand in like feeling very successful with my music and stuff without needing to see the validation on the outside. I know that eventually it will manifest, you know, and I already have had, you know, small successes and things like that with my music, but really just getting the things that I want out of that is like becoming a part of my primary focus, because I'm just like, I want to do it. Like, if not now, then when? Why would I wait? You know, if this is something that I care about, I need to be on it. And, continue to be consistent. But to my credit, I really have still been consistent, even when I felt weary about it, even when I fake gave up and shit like that. I was still putting things out. I was still coming up with visual concepts, going back to old songs for fun and like making little fun videos with Zell just to throw something on the channel. So over the last few years, I've been very consistent, and I'm just ready for something significant that I perceive to be significant to happen. And I'm just going to talk a little bit about it because you know what, I'm in the mood to talk, so I'm about to talk a little bit about it while I'm here. Like, something that I really want to experience. I told you guys I really want to experience doing like some really big festival shows. Like, I want that, have to have that. And I want to experience like doing shit for music on a big level. Like, I really want the pyro, like I want the fire on the stage. Like, I want to be able to do that and have the visuals and the huge crowd and everybody like knowing the words to my songs and stuff like that. That's something that I truly want in my heart. Like, I really want that, and I'm just trying to let it come easily, let it come naturally, and not fall back into old patterns of being impatient and feeling like I should have everything right now. I believe that I can have everything right now, and I feel like it does not have to take a long time. Like, literally, I could drop something tomorrow and it could go viral. It really can. Anything is possible for me, and anything is possible for you too. But it's just like, I really do want that. Like, I want that viral song. I want that viral song. I want the big shows. I want the festival bookings. I want the paychecks attached to the shows too. I want all of that. And you know what? Just thinking about that, I'm actually really excited because I have a performance coming up on the 16th, and like, honestly, that's a smaller version of really what I want to be doing. And I'm really happy because I really have been investing in myself. I've been investing. Hold on, things are just occurring to me. Make sure to just remember that things are always unfolding for you, because like, I'm saying this as if like I wasn't always manifesting. Even in those times where I feel like I was more dormant in my music, I was already manifesting other ways for me to be successful, because technically I am getting paid to perform every month. Technically I'm getting paid to perform every single month, and I get to do it on a nice stage, a really good crowd. I can do as many or as little songs that I want, and this is great practice for me. I'm already getting back into the headspace of like, all right, so this is who I aim to be, right? So if this is who I'm aiming to be, let me start thinking like this person. So I'm like, I need to build a show. I need to build a solid show. So just letting it unfold naturally. Like, shout out to my friend Tabs. I don't know if you'll ever see this video, but shout out to Tabs because she's been helping me put together like choreography for like my last couple of visuals, and like helping me put together choreography for my shows and stuff like that. And that is very important in like the person that I am being, because it's just like, I know that by time that I'm getting booked for Coachella or Bonnaroo or Rolling Loud or any festival that's happening in downtown Los Angeles that always happens. Like, there's always so many different festivals that happen, especially like after COVID is over. Pre-COVID, there was like a new festival that I had never heard of every other week, in Exposition Park. So I'm going to be on those festivals, and I need to have a freaking show. I need to have a show. I need to continue to like create, and that's why I'm just like, you know what, I don't care if I have like more beats right now. I'm gonna start with what I have. I can do covers. I can continue to just work on the things that I already have and let it unfold for me, because I truly believe, like, I am putting it out there that this is my year. Like, I'm not waiting for next year. Like, people always say like, oh, and next year. That used to always be like next year, in the next couple years. Why does it have to take a couple of years? It doesn't have to take a couple of years. Why does it have to be 5 years from now? I am guilty of that. Like, I remember just even like straight out of high school, just always thinking that it has to be this long process. And that's probably why I kept being that person who expected things to take long. Like, things don't have to take long. Things can literally manifest. Just like how I can manifest money in the next hour, I can decide that I'm going to sell X amount of whatever the fuck and sell out of this, that, and the third, and how I can sell out of this market, and I can create this and I could create that. Why would that not be my same experience with my music, So just getting past, needing things to happen, the grasping, you know, and really taking the approach that I'm taking with everything else to just like be in the moment, know that it's happening, you know, and being able to just self-validate myself to the moon and back, you know. So that's all I'm worried about. Actually, I've been thinking about like quitting therapy too, because I mean, like, I don't think that there's anything wrong with therapy, but I do feel like I don't feel like it's necessary for me. At least right now, I don't feel like it's necessary. I think it's a helpful tool when you need it, and I'm like, maybe I'll just have less sessions. Like maybe I'll do one session a month as opposed to doing like one session a week or whatever, and cut back. But it's like I'm so over needing validation from other people. Like that's really what I'm working past, and what I'm gonna go ahead and skip to the end. I'm past that. I'm past the validation from other people. Like even in my music, like I know that my shit is fire. Like I know that like when I listen to my music, I feel really good and I feel really happy, and I feel very happy with like my writing ability. I feel like I'm a freaking fire ass writer. I'm amazing. I'm an amazing vocalist. Like I have everything that it takes to be successful with my music. There's literally nothing else but me that has been holding me back. So it's just like I'm getting past that, and I'm past that. That's my new story. I'm past that, and I'm successful in my music. I'm a successful recording artist. I'm a successful performing artist. I'm an amazing performer. I'm getting paid for my shows. I'm always being booked for festivals. That's what I'm manifesting, because things are opening up, and this time I'm doing things differently, and I'm really going for it, and I'm going to self-validate, and I don't care. Like I think to a certain degree, social media, I was thinking about this today earlier in the car. I'm just like, before there was social media, people who were doing what I'm doing, they were literally just preparing and going out into the world and, you know, either getting results, not getting results, and tweaking what they were doing. That probably doesn't, you know, I mean, I'm sure that people always have doubts, you know, we're only human. So sometimes I'm sure people wanted to give up or whatever. But for the most part, like your value wasn't attached to how many people are following you on Instagram, how many people are liking your posts, like how many people are retweeting you, this, that, and the third. And I feel like I've already separated from that. I've separated from that in needing that, because like at the end of the day, when you turn off your phone, none of that has to be your reality. Like none of that has to matter, and all of that stuff can be manifested as well. And I just want to be that person who's really successful in real life. Like it's cool to be successful on social media too. I am successful on social media. I feel like that's why I'm able to live the life that I'm living right now, because I'm able to utilize social media in a way to make me money. But also I just want to really just be that girl in real life. Like, you know, I want to wake up and look at, like I'm doing, I like to wake up and look at my life and be like, dang, I'm popping. Like I'm doing this shit. I like to look at real time you know, notifications and direct deposits in my account. Like that matters even more to me, you know. But the social media stuff, I don't want to place my value there. I don't want to place my worth there. Like my worth comes from me. Self-validation is the name of the game. Validating myself in everything, validating myself in love, knowing that I'm loved, knowing that I'm wanted, know that I'm desired, know that I am freaking worthy of everything that I want. I'm worthy of all good things. I'm worthy of good health. I'm worthy of success. I'm worthy of success. That's the one that I really need to start doing, because I am successful, but I'm worthy of success in all areas all the time. I'm worthy of all success in all areas all the time. That's going to be my new affirmation that I'm really going to stick to, because, you know, why be selective? Like if I could be successful in one thing, like I could be successful in anything. So it's really the same. It's just getting past those mental blocks and getting past needing to see like immediate results, you know, when it comes to what you're doing. But I do know that before the end of this year, I'm going to have some type of breakthrough that is going to allow me to live out all of these dreams that I've always had. Like I've never given up on it, truly, in my heart. In my heart, I still think about it all the time. I think about it every day. Like I imagine myself being the person that, you know, I see myself as all the time. I imagine myself, like, even when I moved into this apartment, it helped me to just be like, you know what, I'm an artist. Like I'm a successful artist. Like my music is paying these bills, and I have all this other stuff that's going on. Like I love to just put myself in those shoes and thinking about like the interviews that I'll do, like, you know, talking about my journey and how I did this and how I did that, and, you know, my thought processes and what advice I'm going to give to other artists who are out there looking to do the same thing. Like, I am so ready. I have rehearsed this in my mind and it is crystal clear, and I'm so excited to like really live it in the physical. But that's all I'm going to say for today. I'm not going to make it a long drawn out video. I'm just kind of chilling today, thinking about what needs to be done. I went to Target earlier, got some stuff that I needed for my lingerie brand, and I'm so excited. I'm ready for these labels to get here. Like, they should be here probably no later than Monday. I had missed a couple of the emails or whatever, so it's just like I had to approve these labels that I'm getting for my brand, but I am hella excited about that, and I'm so excited to just get back into like my lingerie, promoting my loungewear, because I just love like sending out orders and going to the post office and stuff every day. Like, I affirm that I'm going to the post office tomorrow. I'm gonna have orders to take to the post office tomorrow. So I'm just living my best life, and I hope that you guys are too. So this is just a check-in. I'll see you guys later. Give this video a thumbs up if you like these kind of chats where I just like rant about things, because honestly this is my favorite kind of content. I don't like things to be overly like rehearsed and bada boom bada bang, unless like it's something that I'm trying to teach. But for the most part, I just like to have a conversation with you guys. So as always, stay posh and stay cute, and I will see you guys in the next video.